Hey, so I made a simple program that in Python that interacts with a SQL database. And I used SQLite, as you can hear, SQLite 3 and tabulate. But I learned SQL recently, so I thought I would further my skill set and try this. So I'll show you the program running first. And so first off, it shows some options. You just type the number, and then it goes through with that option. So let's create the tables and then populate them with default values. And let's display them so I can show you what it looks like. Here's the courses that a student can take. Oh, I forgot to mention, this database stores information about students and the courses that student is taking. And so a school could use this to go ahead and figure out probably a small school, to store the information about students and their schedules, I guess. And so yeah, and we can also see the students. We can see the student's schedule. I was typing their name, their first name, and then Will's schedule shows up. You can also show all the tables at once, including the courses has students table. That's the table in the database that intertwines students and courses. So what else can we do? We can also insert information. So let's insert into the students tab and make a student. We can call him, that's caps lock, Nathan Rodriguez, and ask for their phone number. I'm just typing in random information. And then if we go ahead and display the students, Nathan shows up. Great. So something else we can do, we can also delete information. Let's just delete an entry. And I'll delete from the students table. Let's delete Tim. That's ID number 2. So I'll enter that ID into the little text box. Then we can display the students. And Tim is gone. And let's take a look at this. You'll see that some of the courses has students table entries have disappeared. That's because when you delete either something from the courses table or the students table, it'll also delete the corresponding entries in the courses has students table. And I think that makes things a lot easier. You can also add classes that a student is taking. So let's have Nathan take CIT 111. That's the ID of that course is 4. I'll put that in. The ID number for the student is 3. Then if we display Nathan's courses, he's taking CIT 111. That's fantastic. Let's show you the code. So I have a bunch of functions here, and this is the main function that controls everything. And there are different choices, and that each choice calls a different function. Sometimes for insert into table, it has these 3 dots. That means there are more options. So it's a little more complicated. It does the same thing again, asks which option you want. You choose the right option, and then it goes into that function. And so let's go look at the create tables function. This is how I created the tables. I'm just using SQLite. I'm not using MySQL Workbench or anything. At first it'll drop all the courses and then create a table. And that's the SQL code right here. It creates each table individually, and then it commits all those changes, as you can see right there. And that's mostly it. I use tabulate to display things that look nice. So let's go do a simple one. It displays student info. This will simply grab the information from the database, and it makes an empty list, adds the information from that database into the list, and then using tabulate, it'll print the table with these headers. And that's how it looks so nice. So that's my program. I think that's all the time that I had to share, but I hope you enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed writing this, and I hope you have a great day.